Goats, Gordon Ryan. Duh. I love how Gordon Ryan's like actually like has hair now and facial hair, and it's not just like a long gray beard, so he doesn't look like he's 90. Like that would throw me off every time. Marigali just had a good match. Dustin does get the flying gilly at 302. If we just like believe in it and conceive, believe, achieve, you know what I mean? My favorite fighter is Charles Oliveira. The best BJJ practitioner is my Pookie Bear. Do you discredit Gordon for the roids? Here's my take. My take on roids in MMA and jiu-jitsu is actually quite different. Roids is way more like heavily prominent in Brazilian jiu-jitsu. And it kind of is just the name of the game for a lot of the guys, like especially like B team guys, like you know what I'm talking about. Like there's a lot of roid usage. It just kind of is what it is. In jiu-jitsu, like I don't pay it much mind as much as I would in like MMA. If you don't take the test, you're not going to test positive for anything, you know what I mean? Of course I'm with the diamond. B team is all testosterone and nose beers. B team is like 75% nose beers, 80% nose beers, 20% vibes. I love B team though, don't get it twisted. I am like a Craig Jones. I love Craig Jones. Craig Jones is just like off a perk all the time though, and that's kind of what I love about him. Nose beers is the most. I don't think nose beers is an American thing though. The first time that I ever heard nose beers was Craig Jones, and I don't think that's an American thing. I'm not sure. But yeah, the first time I ever heard nose beers was Craig Jones. Sorry, I'm like missing half of these comments right now. I like try to read one, then I miss them all. Craig Jones is really the GOAT, but I feel like he's gonna go out. Oh, there's no question Craig Jones is gonna go out like a rock star when he does eventually go out. Is nose beers Canadian? I don't know if it was like Australian. I didn't think it was American. I mean, nose beers was like, first time I heard it was like all like jiu-jitsu. Nose beers. He should fight different talent. Leave. He doesn't need to prove. Yeah, he doesn't, but it's Tony Ferguson, so he's not going to want to leave if he's not on a high note. And the fights they keep giving him are not something that can guarantee that high note for him. Where's Craig Jones from again? We say Australia. I think he's Australian. Bitch. Now I'm second guessing myself. Is he New Zealand? Yeah, he's Australian. Jesus Christ. He is Australian. I was like second guessing myself. Yes, he's from Australia. But he's in, I don't know if he's still based in Austin. I think he was just in like the Philippines or something. Don't call me. I would submit Oliveira if he had no limbs. Same. My silence on what? I didn't even see your first comment. Guys, I'm missing like half of these. My favorite middleweight. Besides Sam Alvey, of course. I would have to go with... God, that's like, honestly, middleweight's a hard division for me to pick a favorite in. Besides the wonderful Sam Alvey, I will go with Bobby Knuckles. I didn't see your first comment. I like missed half of them. But yeah, I'd say, yeah. I don't know. I find myself not as invested in the middleweight division as I feel that I should be for some reason. I'm not sure why. Prime Vanderlei. I don't know why. I just don't find myself as invested in middleweight as I do in other divisions. Like I'm more invested in like lightweight, light heavyweight. sure why. Yeah, Bobby's a great. I feel like Sam Alvey, Bobby Knuckles. Like, I feel like that's a really good duo right there. But I reckon if I feel like you're not American. I like when like non-American people say reckon. What a great word. I reckon if you and me team up, we can beat John Jones at heavyweight. I reckon you're correct. You're definitely right. If we just team up. See Red, he's gone. Favorite female fighter? I love Erin Blanchfield, Zhang Wei Li. Yeah, probably those two. What are the chances Dustin actually gets his guillotine? 100%. 100%. He gets the gilly. I'll protect you, don't worry. I got this. I love Rose. I do love Rose. Favorite American fighter named Michael? Who do we have for that? We got Michael Chandler. What's his name? Michael. Wait. Michael Page. Is he American? Bisping's not American. Michael Chiesa. We got Chandler, Page, Chiesa. Who wins, Colby or Gary? Unpopular opinion, maybe. If it's a 5-rounder, I'm taking Colby. If it's a 3-rounder, I'm taking Gary. Might be unpopular opinion. Wait, who are my American Michaels? Michael Page, Michael Chiesa, Michael Chandler. Who are my other Michaels? I went to UFC 292 as a fan, and then I worked with ESPN and the UFC for UFC 300. Michael Jackson. Who do you think will win the NBA Finals? Boston Celtics, obviously. I do love Michael Chandler. I want to try. He just came out with a tequila brand, actually. I'm a big tequila girl. Hate vodka. But he came out with a tequila brand, and it's, like, aged in whiskey barrels. It's very intriguing to me. I want to start a new series where I, like, try UFC fighter products, and I might kick it off with that or hot sauce, obvi. Yeah, obviously the Celtics. Come on. Like we didn't just win our game. I'm 22. I graduate college this upcoming Saturday. So I'm graduating college in 5 days, which is crazy. I feel like, Sam, you were with me like from the very start, that first TikTok that I made in my freshman dorm room about MMA. So now I'm graduating college, which is crazy. Maybe the only person on the planet whose favorite fighter is Chandler. There's no way you're the only person on the planet whose favorite fighter is Michael Chandler. No way. I promise that just cannot be the case. They do grow up so fast. It's crazy. Keep in mind, he's so bad. Prime Nick Diaz or Sean Strickland. Like, off what grounds? Like, what are the grounds that I'm picking? Like, which, based on what? Because if we're just basing it on who I like more, I'm like a Nick Diaz, Strike Force Nick Diaz, Prime Nick Diaz, like, till the day I die. Oh, who wins? Any big sports big? Post-college, I'm still working with ESPN. I'm writing out my contract with them right now, so a few more exciting things coming up with ESPN. And then maybe someone else. I'm trying to like commit to my full life job, so it's kind of hard for me to figure out what I want to do. Obviously, working with the UFC is up there. I've talked to them a lot. ESPN2, but I'm also open to working in football, basketball, hockey. So I'm just at the point where I'm weighing my options. We'll say that. I'm weighing my options right now for what to commit to for my first big job. My first regular job. You would generally be a great member of all the UFC media stuff. Thank you. If you haven't seen it, you should watch all the stuff that I did at UFC 300. I thought that was pretty fire. I have some more stuff from UFC 100 like saved up in the bank for later. Hopefully I'll be back at another event soon to do some more content for whatever the next event I go to. I have some fun stuff lined up that I'm sure everybody will love, and it will be like an absolute blast to film. So I'm really excited about that. Hopefully I'll be back for International Fight Week. That's like the ideal one just because